Because you look so sweet. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it two. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Because you look so sweet. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl.
Hey people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Is it too early to tell y'all what I was thinking about yesterday then on this note?
Go ahead. Here we go. Get ready to dump you.
I really thought about this for about an hour yesterday.
Okay. All right, let's hear it.
2028. Man, I'm thinking about running for president of the United States. If I start right now today.
Notty!
If I start my...
You got my support, man!
Because guess what I'm going to do? I was thinking about a reparations plan. I was thinking about a re-education plan, getting teachers raises. Like I really was formulating my whole campaign. And I said, if I start today, in 4 years, will I be ready to be president of the United States of America?
Like I just said, Donald Trump with no experience was president of the United States of America. He's got a good chance of winning again. Hell no, why not?
Right.
I believe in you. I trust you. I believe in you way more than I do Trump. So why would I vote for you, Notty?
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arle?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
Let's be clear. A clean, healthy environment is what you and your family deserve. The truth is, our indoor air can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air, which can dramatically affect respiratory health, especially among children and the elderly. The solution is clear. Clear filters trap and remove dangerous particles from the air, keeping substances like bacteria, viruses, mold, dust, and pollen from accumulating in your home and other indoor spaces. Clear filters offer a diverse selection of filters that meet the highest industry standards. Clear filters catch even the tiniest contaminants, creating a healthier and safer breathing experience in your home and other indoor environments without compromising the integrity of your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. Visit ProjectClear.org and take advantage of all the benefits a cleaner, healthier, pollution-free environment has to offer. And together, let's clear the air.
Imagine feeling invigorated and focused, not by artificial substances, but by natural pre-workout supplements. This isn't just a thought, but a reality many athletes and fitness enthusiasts are embracing. They hold the key to elevated performance without the commonly associated side effects of synthetic products. However, overlooking the potential of these supplements means missing out on that all-natural energy boost and focus. It means accepting unnecessary crashes post-workout. It's a pain point that no fitness enthusiast should grapple with, especially when there's a healthier alternative. At Lion Roar Herbs, we produce a vegan all-natural pre-workout that is proven to increase performance and boost every workout. Visit us at lionroarherbs.com to learn more and look for natural performance energy. That's NPE. We are sure you will feel the difference.
When you know what to do with what you got, you can do more with it. All right. So shouts out to my man Lavrell, as well as the World Changers, making this thing happen and getting it done with your financial needs. All right. The World Changers help empower individuals and communities throughout financial education and implementation. Your agent, Lavrell Hawkins, has made significant strides in the financial services industry, using his expertise to guide and support others in achieving financial stability as well as success. Lavrell uses an holistic approach that addresses the mental, physical, financial, and spiritual aspects of being in a well space and place when it comes to your finances, all right? Y'all give them a call, 919-764-4626. That's 919-764-4626. The World Changes Financials and Lavrell are dedicated to empowering you and your communities through financial education and implementation. 919-764-4626.
Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl.
And y'all already know what time it is. Same soup, just reheated. It's your boy Notty, right here on the No Show. And I know some of y'all might be like, usually Arle pop up and get it started, and then I come in. Well, you know, we got to pray for Arle and her family. She had a family emergency to tend to. She might pop in, she might not, but I think she's looking for a flight to attend to a family emergency. So, you know, prayers with Arle. I'm not really gonna get into the specifics. You know, keep private things private. And I mean, if she wanna share or she wanna, you know, call me or text me and be like, you know, share. But other than that, I'll let her, you know, talk to the people herself. You know, I just want everybody to have, you know, Arle and her family in their prayers tonight. Arle did put together the show and told me I must continue forward. So, you know, I'll continue forward. I'll read a lot of chat today. I'll also argue with what I think Arle might think about stuff and do it that way. But yeah, it's a packed show nonetheless. Right here on the No Show. With Arle and Notty, Arle and Spirit. Like I said, she might pop in, you know, you never know what Arle gonna do. But like I told her, I said, you know, take care of your family, man. Don't even worry about it. You know, I run this hour, I get the chat involved and you know, talk to the people and see what they think about some of these things that you put together for the day. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. First things come to the hot topics. Now we already know this week. Well, Trump, he ain't been put in office yet. He won't be put in office until January. I mean, he's already starting to get a lot of things done, you know, as far as, you know, global, you know, Putin said, you know, he takes the ending of the war of Ukraine very serious now. We know the Hamas decided to immediately end the war in Israel. China said they on board. They want to have a great relationship with the United States. And it seemed to be a peaceful transition. We saw Trump with Biden, you know, shaking hands. He let them know, okay, you're gonna be the next man in. Same thing we saw with Obama. Obama was like, you know, when he left office and Trump got in the first time, he was like, yeah, you know, you coming in, everything peaceful. But when Trump didn't get in, all hell down there broke loose. Folks all up at the Capitol, you know, people got hurt, you know, and that's unfortunate. You know, a lot of them people might be about to get pardoned, you know, since Trump got in. I'm pretty sure a lot of them were his supporters. But Trump don't play the same way everybody else play, you know. And it was big of Biden, you know, for him to shake that man's hand and you know, go out with some dignity, you know, even though he still got things he could get done before January, especially is gonna be important. I think for Biden to appoint as many judges as he can, you know, before he get out of there, you know, if that's something that can get done. But yeah, Trump is a sore loser, you know, and so you know, Biden isn't a sore loser. He didn't handle it like that. But it's a lot of people who are very, very salty, you know, about the outcome of the election. And I would say I understand why, but I really think it's sort of sad and sort of shameful, you know, at some of the rhetoric that I've been hearing. There's just a lot going on. I mean, it's a lot of people are divided amongst just different lines, whether it's racial, whether it's gender. Um, Hell, Luke came out and he had some words to say. I'll let y'all hear his words before I get into my thoughts on what Luke had to say.
Them folks come out, y'all stupid ass gonna get deported. They having a damn parade. It's not a parade. They're having marches and shit already. We are not going out there to march. Black people are not going to march for you. I'm sorry. We will not be marching. There's no more such thing as black and brown people. It's black. Hey, look, the line got drawn last Tuesday. We already know where we stand with all y'all. Black people know where they stand with white women. Black people know where they stand with Hispanics. Thought y'all were our friends. That's the Torres and all y'all. We thought y'all was our friends. Out there fighting and marching and shit, man. Leave Nestor Torres alone. Leave Julio Morundo alone. Leave them alone. Those are our people. Oh, my God. Now you got to worry about the little old black ladies who's sitting there looking out the window, calling the people on you. Hey, Ice. They're going to be singing the song. Ice, baby. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Luke ought to be ashamed of himself. He too grown for all that, man. I don't like just because the person that you wanted to win didn't win, it doesn't mean you have to lower yourself. I mean, that's borderline bigotry, in my opinion. That's classless. And what happens is a lot of black people are hurt by the outcome of the election. And we know that hurt people. I mean, a lot of those things were hurtful, you know. I don't have any gripe against the Latinos. I don't have any gripe against anybody. I've been living in America long enough to know America gonna do America type things. I don't see what's the surprise. Why all of a sudden now we gotta hate every group that we think did not side with the side that the majority of us maybe wanted to side with. I just don't understand that. So I just can't get down with Luke for that. You know, I just think he bigger than that. He older than that. He should show more maturity than that. Yeah, I still rock with my Latino brothers. I work with a lot of Latino. I got a lot of Latino crews that come and do good work for me. You know, help me keep the cost down for my clients. And people getting real good work, you know, and they real cool with me, you know. I ain't got nothing against them. So yeah, loose neck. Yeah, Uncle Luke got to chill. Yeah, and I see my mama in there. Hey, mama, how you doing? I'm gonna call you later on some other stuff I need to ask you. But she hate Trump. But yeah, just because you hate Trump don't mean we gotta hate everybody else. That's just, I mean, we gotta show some sort of class. You know, we still gotta be proud and we gotta lift our heads up and we gotta continue to move forward. I mean, it may come to a time where we might have to band together and ride with each other. And if we don't do that, then we could be in a world of trouble. Oh, I see Miss Taylor in the chat. Hey, Miss Taylor, how you doing? Good show yesterday. The Tea with Tree, if y'all didn't see that, she had some great guests on yesterday, some authors and everything. T-Dub, hey, how you doing? Shout out. But the show was good. Very interesting once again. You know, they keep it interesting. So shouts out to the Tea with Tree. If y'all didn't see that, make sure y'all go back and watch that. Shout out to the good people from Southern Edge. You know, they putting this on and everything. I wish I could drink this bottle. You know, back in my day, you know, this bottle will be gone already. I'm talking about between the beginning of the show and now, 10 minutes. It'll be a wrap for that bottle. Straight out the bottle, no cup, no chaser, then like that. I was on like that. Also, you saw from a lot of people around the world, definitely, I mean, in places like the UK, specifically in the UK, where there are a lot of white people, they are so happy Trump.
We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! Mr. President, if you are seeing this, just know that the great deplorables of the United Kingdom love you, we are with you, we stand with you, and we want you to succeed. Forget about the people in London, forget about the establishment, forget about the detractors in the fake news media. The real people out there in the United Kingdom, we love you, Mr. President!
Talking about crowd size. Trump biggest crowd size was the one he had when he wasn't there. Them folk put on for Trump. You know, if you go back in the history, United States and the UK, they got like would it be like a father-daughter relationship? Till Dog, I got you, man. Like I said, I'm trying to. It's kind of confusing getting alcohol shipped down to Florida, but we working on it. Trust me, I ain't forgot about you. I'm really trying to get you this bottle of Southern Edge. Mocha came up and got hers at the tailgate, so you know. But I got you. But again, going back to Trump, everybody ain't upset at what happened, you know, and a lot of people are happy about what happened. But the people that are upset, I just say we need to hold his feet to the fire, you know. Let's try to be objective. That's what I try to do. I be objective. That's why I would show, you know, people cheering for Trump. I will talk about the positive things that he's done. He's ain't even office yet. He's getting some things done. I'm gonna talk about that. But I do that because as soon as he dropped the ball, I'm gonna be the main one ripping him to shreds. And I don't want people to say, well, you just ripping him to shreds because you hate Trump and you against Trump and you didn't vote with Trump. No, I'm gonna say, look, I when he was doing positive things, I was talking positive about him. But now that he's doing X, Y, and Z, I have a right to bring that to the forefront too. You know, Tree. I'll read something for Tree Taylor. Why are we mad that he's returning power to the states for school? We can elect people locally that will be more effective. I don't support him, and y'all know I'm not scared of this ass either. Exactly. We got to make sure, and a lot of people that are upset are people that they not involved in their community. They not going to their local offices and talking to these people and demanding the things that they want. If you do that, then that's gonna solve half your battles right there, because a lot of what Trump do is on the federal level. But you still have things that's gonna happen in your state, in your district, you know what I'm saying, in the county that you live in. You got to make sure you hold those people accountable for all their actions. Romero Head, all the world leaders for the most part have called and congratulated him and is giving him the ultimate praise and respect. I think peace is on the way personally. Well, I'm hopeful. I don't know if this is what they call the calm before the storm. It could be. I don't know what to expect. I'm just hopeful that things are going to be positive, things are going to work out. I mean, I don't put my trust in Trump or any of these politicians. All my trust is in the Most High universe. So I believe everything going to work out anyway, regardless of what Trump do or what any of them people do. But he in. So y'all might as well get the benefit of the doubt until he start to nut up and screw up. Loose neck. Trump caused such division in the country, so the hateful fan base of his feel comfortable outside with it. Yeah, but they've been feeling comfortable outside with it. I mean, you had bigotry and racism in America well before Trump took office. I mean, where was this feeling of resentment when W got put in office? Not just the first time, but the second time too. I don't know where it was. And Arle sent me this video, so I gotta play it. I haven't really watched it, but I'm pretty sure this is on the other end of the spectrum of some of the things that has happened since Trump. But again, I don't think we can blame Trump for everything. But I'll play the video and then I'll give my comments.
And fear at a performance of The Diary of Anne Frank, not because of the disturbing details from her diary, but because of what was happening outside. Nazi flags being held by several people gathered outside of the production. This video shared on social media shows the demonstrators flying the Nazi flag outside the American Legion where the play was being performed.
Several individuals using masks to hide their faces, not only waving Nazi flags, but also reportedly shouting racist slurs. According to several reports, they eventually vacated the premises after the Legion asked them to leave. We have reached out to authorities for more information about this.
We had 75 people downstairs that watched that play. And out of that 75, there was 50 or 60 of them that were afraid to leave this building. We had to escort them to their cars. Nobody in America should feel like that.
Hatred is a very negative thing, a very evil thing. I don't stand behind it, but I will say hatred just didn't start when Trump got in office. I don't think it's fair to blame the Trump win election for these people being bold enough to go outside of a Jewish play and swing the Nazi flag. These type of things were happening prior to Trump being in office. So it's almost like a football team. The quarterback throws the ball to the wide receiver wide ass open, he dropped the football. Then you got a kicker, Young Wei Koo. He misses field goals after field goals, and the team loses the game. Well, you can't go and say it's the coach's fault that they lost the game. You know, the coach put the players in the best position to win. The player dropped the ball. The kicker didn't make a kick. So sometimes these individuals, they gotta take accountable for their own action. They was born to a family that obviously raised them to hate, or maybe they didn't raise them to hate, and they just chose to be haters on their own. But that ain't got nothing to do with the president of the United States. It just doesn't. So it is what it is. Like I say, I just hope for the best for everybody, and and we just got to move on. We just got to band together. Loose net. Now Trump is going on a revenge tour, so some of his actions will be direct effect from him feeling cheated in 2020. I mean, only thing I think Trump might do in retaliation, which really ain't really retaliation, I think he gonna pardon a lot of them people that was at the January 6th, because a lot of those people that he would be pardoned was people that would support him and people that helped get him in office. They family members, knowing that these people will be pardoned if Trump won. I mean, it's only right that he let these people out, or he dismissed their charges and things of that nature. Some of his staunch reporters, I mean, them folk really went to war for Trump. When he lost, they really went up to the White House and really crashed into the White House. They showed everybody then, this is our country. We run this country. We gonna have it our way. We gonna get what we want. And it took them 4 years, but ultimately they got what they want, because at the end of the day, like I always say, the power is with the people. And unfortunately for people that look like me and Arle and Tree and Loose Neck and Teal Dog, we the minority. That's why we really can't never get nothing done. We ain't never really got nothing done in the history of this country, because in order for us to get something done, we need them pushing for us as well. That's part of the reason why the civil rights got done. There was a lot of white folks who was marching with Dr. King that helped get the civil rights done. I mean, they had no problem sicking the dogs on Dr. King, locking Dr. King up, shooting them folk with water hose. But when them white preachers got harmed in that march, change was a coming. Because when white folk want things to get done, things get done. Now, the alleged Pentagon appointee is successful AF. I mean, I guess that's as. And if Elon has his hind part up in there, they say he's the shadow president anyway. Elon got a I'm kind of torn between how I feel about Elon. On one side, I think he has some genius to him, but then he got that evil to him too. He's like an evil genius, you know. he has the potential to have robots everywhere, and getting this Terminator thing really started off. Which I kind of don't like that. It's a lot of stuff with Tesla, even though I invest in Tesla because my financial advisor say, hey, it's a good idea to invest in Tesla. But it's just a lot of things with these new cars, this new technology that I think is going to end up setting people back. People are going to lose their jobs to robots and machinery. This artificial intelligence, like how far can it go? How far does it go? We're already seeing right now, you can't trust the videos. You can't trust audio because you can have I saw a video of Russell Wilson last week, and he was talking all kind of trash, but it wasn't really him. It was his voice, it was his face, it was him sitting up at the podium at the press conference, but it wasn't real. It was artificial. I mean, it was AI. Let me just put it like that. And that's a very scary thing. I just don't know how far they're gonna go with it, and if Elon Musk got anything to do with it, which I saw earlier today, he was appointed to the governor of efficiency. It was him and another guy. Now I don't know why you need two guys to do one job and call it efficient, but he got a seat in that cabinet, man, and he got some things that Donald Trump really leaned on Elon Musk for a lot of things. He really believed that Elon Musk is a genius and that Elon Musk can bring some sort of progress into quote unquote great. Right now, like I say, today was a positive day. Nothing catastrophic happened. That's what I mean. When I say it was a brighter day, I mean it wasn't dark as it was yesterday. Shout out to Player Fly. But we'll just have to wait and see. We come back to the No Show. Arle got some that I totally disagree with, but I'll save it. We're gonna watch a clip of something that she sent. We'll see what the ladies think about it. We'll see what you men think about it. And we'll talk about it. Make sure y'all hit that like and that subscribe button. And also make sure that y'all send prayers up for Arle and her family. Some real serious stuff, man. So but we'll be back after the break and we'll get into the Great Relate right here on the No Show with Notty and Arle. Is it too early to tell y'all what I was thinking about yesterday then on this note?
Go ahead. Here we go. We'll get ready to dump you.
I really thought about this for about an hour yesterday.
Okay. All right, let's hear it.
2028, man, I'm thinking about running for president of the United States. If I start right now today,
Notty,
if I start my
you got my support, man.
Because guess what I'm gonna do? I was thinking about a reparations plan. I was thinking about a re-education plan, getting teachers raises. Like I really was formulating my whole campaign. And I said, if I start today, in 4 years, will I be ready to be president of the United States of America?
Like I just said, Donald Trump with no experience was president of the United States of America. He's got a good chance of winning again. Hell no, why not?
Right.
I believe in you. I trust you. I believe in you way more than I do Trump. So why would I vote for you, Notty?
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arle?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 44770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
Yep, we back right here on the No Show. It's your boy Notty doing it solo. Dolo. Wiz, what's up, bro? What's going on, player? All this fear mongering is beyond ridiculous. We're gonna be okay, people. We've been through way worse in this country. Exactly. This ain't the worst. This ain't the worst it done been. I mean, I don't know how far y'all want to go back to seeing how worse it done been, but it has been way worse in the United States of America. You best believe that. Stacey McKenzie, they cheated. The power not with the people, is with the delegates. See, I don't think they cheated. I mean, the people made it very clear who they wanted in office. It wasn't really close. It wasn't a close race at all. I mean, it ain't enough delegates to win an election. You know, it's a lot of common people that voted of all races and genders that voted that they wanted Trump in the office. I mean, he won fair and square. Now I say that. I think Trump tried to cheat last time, and I don't think it worked. But you know, as far as this election go, I don't think he cheated. I think he just pulled it out. You know, and plus you got to realize you always got haters. You know, you got haters out there all the time. I mean, look, here goes a hater right here, Romero Head. Why wouldn't I vote for you? Not a T-shirt. LOL. I think he'll vote for me though if I ran for president. I'm pretty sure I'll be willing to bet my left nut that he vote for me. and that's for sure. Let's get into this. The great relate. The great relate. He said, she said. That's my inner Arle. That's my inner Arle coming out right now. So Arle sent me this video, which I don't necessarily agree with it, but I got to see what the people think, and it's really about masculine females and the men that deal with them. So let's watch this clip, and y'all chime in, and we're gonna read the chat, see what y'all think.
Your woman is being masculine in your presence, you're not a masculine man. No man, no real masculine man has ever met a masculine female. Even if she started off as masculine, she always became feminine in the presence of real masculinity. So rather than you guys saying where's the feminine women, we should start saying where's the masculine men. Because when you find masculine men, you'll find feminine women. When you find a lot of masculine women, it's because you see a lot of feminine men.
I will say this. The one thing I do agree with him about, a lot of times masculine man won't deal with a masculine female for too long. You know, he'll get rid of her. She'll be out of there. Now, I personally, in my relationship life, I've had a couple of masculine females, but not many. I've dealt with more feminine females than anything because I just would prefer a feminine female, but I've had some masculine females, just a couple, maybe one or two before. And for one, they were masculine females when I met them. I knew this when I met them. That's for one. And for two, a feminine female, it's just gonna be difficult. I've never seen a feminine female turn masculine. Now, what I have seen is a masculine female change and portray a feminine female because it worked in her favor, but at some point she's gonna resort to being who she is, which is gonna be a masculine female. You got men with a lot of means, and that brother there, you know, I don't want to hate on the brother. I went to a lot of his reels. He seemed like he got, financially he got it together, which is cool. But you can be wealthy, and if you run to a masculine female, she gonna be masculine. You gonna have money. It ain't gonna change because she ain't got to pay no bills, or she ain't got to do. She'll put on for a good while.
She'll do whatever she needs to do to make sure she's in the door. But at some point, she's going to resort to being who she is. That's just my experience with, not just for me, but watching others around me, my friends, my family. A masculine female is just going to be a masculine female. Now, a lot of times a masculine female will work out with a feminine male, a male who's not, dominant or whatnot. And sometimes that works out because she know how to get things done where he don't know how to get things done. And that's the relationship. But a masculine man, he won't stick with a masculine female for too long. That's just not my experience. Somebody asked, let me get back to the chat. I'm trying to get to it. I see you. Oh yeah, Till Dog, you right. Pause. When I say I bet my left, I pause, pause on that. Travis Williams, what the hell is a masculine female? Let me try to explain it the best I can. I almost like to call them toxic females, but maybe that's not quite accurate. I don't know. Maybe a feminine female can be toxic too, but a masculine female, you can kind of tell in her bravado and how she move. She's very aggressive. I would put it like that. She's very aggressive. She likes to speak out of turn a lot. Hell, she might even try you. She might swing on you. I done had a couple of females who felt like if you didn't, wasn't willing to be physical, with them in a relationship, that you didn't care about them enough. So, they'll try you, you know what I'm saying? You and them some situations where I can't fool with you. I like a feminine, I like a woman who's just a woman. So yeah, the masculine females, I just think they toxic, but not for everybody. I think there's somebody for everybody. And I think, sometimes they find that person who will work out for them, who will let them be in control. A masculine female, a lot of times they want to be in control of the relationship. They want to be the one to lead in a relationship. They don't want to be submissive to the man. Romero head, well, that's correct until emotions make her turn masculine. It won't stay away if it's part of her personality. And that's what I'm saying. Like, a masculine female can put on to be feminine for a good little while, you know. But at some point, especially if you tick her off, especially if you do something that she disagree with, or she feels hurt by something that you did, oh, she gonna go back to that masculine female, and it's gonna be like that. And when they do, it's hell, boy. I'm telling you. I dealt with it a couple of relationships ago. It didn't work out because I'm not gonna be able to deal with you. It's just not gonna happen. Tree Taylor, also a former staffer, floated Joe resigning and making her the first female black president again. They won't, but damn, I wish they would. Yeah, I mean, I'm down with that. I mean, Joe Biden ain't really doing that right now. Come on, let's just be real. Joe Biden ain't really doing that. He can go ahead and step down, health issues, whatever, and let Kamala serve the next 2 months. And history will say she was the first woman president. She was the first Indian American president. She was the first black president. She was the first EMOF president. It don't really matter. I'll be okay, with her just stepping up in this role for a month or two, because I mean Joe Biden ain't really doing that. So I feel Tree on that. Also, Tree, with the current topic, long time for me to go. Most women who aren't in their feminine is because everyone is always leaning on her to repair, recover, revive every damn body. I would say this, like I say, I've never seen a feminine woman be masculine. They always feminine. I don't think a feminine woman can be masculine. I mean, don't get me wrong, a feminine woman can be disappointed and she can nag and pop off at the mouth, but at the end of the day, she just gonna be feminine, soft, and she might be hurt because she is willing to be submissive and do some things. And sometimes she might get upset if she don't feel like she's being led in a certain kind of way. But a masculine female, she can shift shape shift or whatnot. She can put on like she feminine and then turn masculine. And then look for guys like him, the guy that did the video. And I'm just thinking like how Arlie might be thinking right now. She might be like, yeah, and if I ain't gotta work and I'm being taken care of and I'm being protected and I ain't gotta worry about this and that, then yeah, I'll be willing to be submissive. Well, guess what? We just talked about an election and we just talked about the realities of America. Um you got athletes and celebrities, and you got a lot of men, black men, who have good means and they can do you like that. And then you got men that you gonna have to grow with, you're gonna have to build with. And because you got to build with that man, don't mean you got to be toxic with that man. Because guess what? You can go find you, let's say Cam Newton, for example. But Cam Newton gonna have 4-5 chicks on the side if you can deal with that, because he got the means. We were talking about Aunt Edwards got 4 baby mamas. Aunt Edwards getting $50 million, $200 million contract. He got the means to go out there and get 4-5 baby mamas. If you want to be one of those baby mamas and feel protected and safe, then you can go do that. But don't be complaining when you find out you ain't the only one. And then when you find out you ain't the only one, what a masculine female gonna do, she gonna revert back to being masculine. Now she gonna want to leave Aunt Edwards because now she done got the bag, she done got the baby. So at the end of the day, you can be Aunt Edwards and you still gotta deal with a masculine female if she was born masculine. And what I find in my experience is a lot of this goes to how a woman was raised. I know a lot of women who grew up with their mothers and their fathers, and most of them are very feminine, especially if their mama and their father had a good relationship and they respect their dads. There's some very feminine females. This is my experience. But I also know some females who either didn't have a dad around, or they did have their dad around, but they didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't like how their dad ran the family or how their dad treated their mama. Those become some of the masculine females that I done ran across. Um, and you know what? I'm gonna call my mama in a minute. I'm gonna ask her questions, and see what she's think about this. FM, masculine female equal think she has nuts and talks as if she could physically kick your ass. That's a pretty good description, FM. And look, some of these masculine females depend on the man they with. And they might can kick his ass. Look, Sandman, most New York women. Look, that is so funny because the masculine women that I've dealt with were from New York. For whatever reason, I keep need New York chicks. I done had a chick from Brooklyn, but I had a couple of chicks from Brooklyn. I done had a chick from Queens, and for whatever reason, they come down to Atlanta and they find me. And trust me, these are some masculine females. I don't I can't get it. Maybe it's something that's going on in New York, because other than that, shoot, I mostly then ran across feminine females. I don't really deal with a lot of masculine females, but they out there. I guess they all in New York too, coming down here to Atlanta, causing problems for us real men. I just don't get it. Let me I'm about to call my mama and ask her a question right quick. Y'all bear with me. Hello? Hello? I don't think she answering the phone. Maybe she'll call me. Just call me back. I'll talk to you. But yeah, yeah, these masculine females are atrocious, man. You gotta watch out for them. Hello? Hold on. Let me let the people. Can you hear me? Yeah, she can't hear me. It's all good. I can't hear you, mama, but I was just gonna ask you. Darn it, man. It's okay. I can't get her through on the something wrong with the board. The board ain't letting her come through. Well, maybe next time I'll be able to get on. But yeah, I was just gonna ask you, and you can put it in the chat. I want to know, do you consider yourself a masculine female or a feminine female? That's what I want to ask my mama, because it's hard because she's very feminine. You know, she's she dresses like a woman. She move, but my mom is in a leadership position. Like my mom is probably the only person I've been scared of my whole life. You know, like I can get locked up by the police and I ain't in trouble. Unless my mama find out I got locked up by the police. Now I'm in trouble. You know, if my mama find out, I'm in trouble. But other than that, I ain't in no trouble. So, um, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Hold on, I'm about to put you on the speaker. Can you hear me, mama?
I hear you.
So I think people in the chat, they might hear you. I got you on my speakerphone. So I wanted to ask you, do you consider yourself to be a masculine female or a feminine female?
Oh, man. Come on. I'm a masculine female. Come on. Don't play. Have you ever known any man been able to control me?
No. Right. So I want to ask you, considering, and I knew you were gonna keep 100, you were gonna keep it real. So what I want,
be feminine though.
I know you can. I see how you move. You wear your dresses and all that kind of stuff. You do your thing. But what I'm saying is, what do you think? And I think I got the answer to this, but I want to ask you, what do you think caused you to be a masculine female?
Man, like dude said, I mean, when you know shit, excuse my language, I can't follow you. Look, if I know more, and then I'm handling my business, you know, I've had a business thing for years. And I'm making more money, and you ain't bringing enough to the table. Then you trying to tell me something that I know is not right, and we ain't going in the right direction. I'm a masculine female.
But I'm saying though,
but if you bring me a dude that can tell me and show me the way, and how we can help each other, then I'm gonna be a feminine. I can both, but right now I'm more masculine than anything.
But I'm saying this: you don't think that, and I don't think that's the truth. I think that you telling me that, but I'm just saying this from this aspect. You don't think that the relationship that grandmama and granddaddy had coming up, and how they interacted with each other, had anything to do with how you are as having masculine female traits? Because I remember a conversation we had one time, and I don't know. I don't know if grandmama was a masculine female. I mean, I think she was more feminine. I think grandmama was more feminine.
Mama was. You didn't have your grandmama. Stuff in your grandmama. Your grandma. Dad was masculine in the stance. My mama had her stance. Mama stood her ground at all times. So, you know, but she followed him. He was leader.
Right.
And that family, that's the decision, even though she didn't as much, but in their relationship, he was the one.
Right.
Yeah, coming up, and she was, well, I'm coming up.
Right. Well, you breaking up a little bit, but you know, that's all I really wanted to ask you. I kind of knew the answer to the question, but and I appreciate you calling in. Right, I already, true, I already knew. I'm gonna talk to you later on. I love you. I talk to you. Yeah, but yeah, my mom is a masculine female. I already knew that. I just wanted to give her the opportunity before I just put it out there and say I wanted to give her the opportunity to be real, with the people herself. My mama didn't take no crap out no man, she ran the household. When we were coming up, Wayne, I love Wayne. He's like my stepfather. He was there for all them years. But when anything happened in the house, he was like, let's go to the judge. Let's talk to the judge. And that's my mama. She had the final say. So whatever she say, that's law. Now, I would say this from a child growing up, watching that, it actually made me masculine. I was upset at my mom. I was like, I don't understand. I was upset at Wayne. I always, and he probably ain't watching, but I always thought he was weak as a man because he let my mama run everything and control everything. It made us kind of not respect him as much as we probably should have because he was a really good dude. And also it kind of made me like, I ain't taking none of that. What my mama give him, I ain't taking none of that on no woman ever. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I kind of got to give credit to my mama for creating a masculine man in me because I ain't taking half of what she was dishing out. Michael Wilson, a masculine female wants to control everything. That's my experience, and they gonna control everything. Mama, see, this is what I be talking about. You calling your mama toxic? I'm not calling you toxic now. Now that you done got older, but I mean, at points in when I was younger, I thought that just me keeping it 100. I thought my mom was toxic at times. I just was like I can't, I wouldn't be dealing with that if I was no man. And that mean I love her and she did everything. She took care of me. She fed me, put a house over my head. She taught me how to work and make money on my own. She taught me a lot of the skills that I got. And my mama can do more things than the average man can do. There's a lot of men who can't do what my mama can do. I mean, as far as she can fix a house, she can do it, just a whole bunch of things. Like she doesn't really have limitations, and I think that's because of partly of how we grew up in our family. Our family had a lot of people who work trades. From AC to electricity to carpentry to painting to everything. So she can do a lot of stuff. So and from her standpoint, I understand, like, if she can't meet a man who can do a whole lot of stuff, definitely from a physical standpoint, or he can't outthink her because he's very intelligent and just know how to get things done, then it's gonna be hard for her to really pull the reins back and let him lead. But man, I'm gonna go to break real quick. I appreciate you, Mom, for calling in and help giving that insight. I'm gonna go to break real quick. I'm gonna read chat and then we're gonna get out of here. And make sure that y'all hit the like and the subscribe button. Arle will be back next week. Make sure that y'all pray for Arle, as she deal with a family emergency right now. Hopefully everything will be all right. And maybe we'll hear from her tomorrow on Two Live Studios with the Arle Wood Report. Maybe we won't. It's no pressure, We're gonna get back and we're gonna read your chat and we're gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all for showing up and staying with me right here on the No Show with Arle and Notty.
Is it too early to tell y'all what I was thinking about yesterday then on this note?
Go ahead. Here we go. We'll get ready to dump you.
I really thought about this for about an hour yesterday.
Okay. All right, let's hear it.
2028, man, I'm thinking about running for president of the United States. If I start right now today,
Notty,
if I start my
you got my support, man.
Because guess what I'm gonna do? I was thinking about a reparations plan. I was thinking about a re-education plan, getting teachers raises. Like I really was formulating my whole campaign. And I said, if I start today, in 4 years, will I be ready to be president of the United States of America?
Like I just said, Donald Trump with no experience was president of the United States of America. He's got a good chance of winning again. Hell no. Why not?
Right.
I believe in you. I trust you. I believe in you way more than I do Trump. Why would I vote for you, Notty?
And we back right here on the No Show. Shout out to the good people from Southern Edge. Keeping the lights on. Let's get into this chat real quick. See how much of this chat we can get to before we get out of here on the No Show. A lot of good chats too. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, it's y'all show, man. I'm doing this for y'all, you know. Teal Dog. Shouts out to Teal Dog. I don't care if she's masculine. If she's 5'5" and under, I can throw these keys on top of the refrigerator. I feel you, Teal Dog. Like I said, I didn't ran into a couple masculine females, and I knew they were masculine when I met them. Before I met them, I knew they were masculine. But I figured, in my inexperience at the time, I figured, well, she gonna be with me. She gonna change, you know, because I'm masculine. So she gonna fall back and be feminine like I needed to, and temporarily, you know, she will be feminine, and you know, but at some point, she's gonna deviate to being who she is, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if that's something that somebody can keep hidden for a long time. If she wearing Timberlands, look the hell out. But you might be right. You might be on to something. And chances are, what you were saying, going back to being from New York, being from New York, you know, they wear Timberlands. And that might have some correlation. Maybe their feet be hurt. Maybe that's why they feel masculine. Maybe they feet aching and they just gotta lash out. Don't leave out black women in Louisiana and Florida. That's still dog. You might be on something there too. You know, I went to New Orleans. New Orleans got some great people. They got some of the best people that I've ever met. And all the women, when I went to New Orleans, they just kept wanting to feed me. They just kept wanting to give me food, you know. And I was like, man, this is some great hospitality. I can't even eat all this food, but you know, they want to feed you. And hell, at that time, I was down with being fed, you know. But they are, you know, I met a lot of women from New Orleans. They never really had a relationship with one. Well, I smashed a broad from New Orleans once. She was feminine though, but I've met some women from New Orleans. They do kind of have that. They'll fight you. Let me just put it like that. You know, definitely you go to these Falcon Saints games and they come down here. Them some aggressive women. I will say that. I do think they'll fight you. I think they'll pull the pistol on you, and so you just got to be careful with that. Travis Williams. So females want a man to take care of everything. Get the F out of here. Go and work just like me. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna make a woman less feminine. I know women who grow and build with their men. They men ain't got it all together, and they still be feminine. And they go work and they do what they got to do, and they help the family grow and they build a family. And maybe it gets to a point where they don't have to do as much, but I know a lot of feminine females who still know how to be feminine and treat a man a certain kind of way. Even if he ain't taking care of everything, or he need her help in order to take care of some stuff. So that's why I think you either feminine female or you not. You know, I don't think it's based on the situation that's at hand. I think if you masculine female, you can be with a guy who got $50 million, and at some point you still gonna be masculine. Romero head. I know that's right. I don't give mine an inch, but she 100% feminine, likely because of my masculinity. No, yo, and his woman, I do know Romero here. He has a great wife, and she's very feminine. But she was feminine before he met her. She ain't feminine because of your masculinity. She's just feminine because that's how she is. I think she was raised by her mom and her dad. I know her parents. And based off seeing how they relationship, her mama is feminine, her dad is masculine. They have a great relationship, and they raised her well. So she really, and don't get me wrong, I've been knowing them for a long time, and early in knowing her, because I knew them before they got married. When I first met her, she was kind, but at one point she hated my guts. She ain't like me at all. She was very rude and mean to me a lot of times, and but she never was masculine. She was just feminine, mean, and rude to me. Probably because I was, we were younger then, so I was hanging with my homeboy a lot, probably pulling him away from her, and she probably resented that. Now she like my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's very kind to me. And it's been like that for a long time. Like I said, we've been in the trenches, but I've seen feminine women, like I say, they can still be upset at you and be mean and be rude to you, but never did I think, oh man, she might slap me in the face, she might black my eye, it ain't never get to that point. Till dog, masculine women can't control whatever she want outside of my house. Well, a lot of time masculine women can't control. They can control what they can control. Let me put it like that. A masculine woman, a lot of times she can't control a masculine man or a situation that's ran by a masculine man. She might get upset, but at some point, that's why I say, like, a masculine woman will never work out with a masculine man, because a masculine man ain't gonna accept it. Either she gonna fall back or she gonna fall out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of the two. It ain't gonna. You can't have too much masculine energy in the same place for too long. Masculine also means, this from FM. Masculine also means when there's a bump in the night, you the first one to investigate. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt that there's some females that, and it's a bump in the night, they might look over to their man and he ain't budge. And she might get up and go down there. That means he gonna get what he gonna get. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to be the one that fall behind. He gonna have to be the one that, take orders. She gonna have it her way. So it is what it is. That's just my take on the masculine and feminine females, and what I think about it. It seems like the chat kind of agreed with me today. I ain't get too much pushback. I'm pretty sure Arlie would have. My mama crazy. My mama, you crazy. You silly. You good where you at? You good? I think you good with the man that you got right now, because you can be you, and that's a beautiful thing. And that's all I want you to be. I just want you to be you. I like you who you are, just the way you are, because you've been great, and you've taught me a lot of things. Now I've learned a lot of things through you. So you don't need to change up. Be who you are, and just love that. Read one more, then we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, girl, take your masculine ass down there with the Glock and check out the noise. Loose neck, you silly man, but yeah, it done been some females to go down there with that pistol, man, and get things straightened out. I just read a story the other day about the girl. She was having a conflict with her man, and they called the police. When the police got there, he was stumbling out with a hole in his body, and he may die. They don't know. They charging her with murder. They don't know if it was self-defense. But my whole point is, chances are he was dealing with a masculine female. Things got out of hand. He probably was masculine. He tried to check her and get her in order. She was like, nah, fool, I got that thing. And she put that thing on him, and now he ain't here with us no more. You know? So, perfect example. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in to the No Show. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Pray for Arle and her situation. For real. And let's hope the best for that situation she dealing with. And man, hopefully she be around for the stews in the morning for the Arlewood Report. I'll be there with the Funky Foe, giving y'all those 4 stories that we might have skipped or missed. And to next week, man. Arle, hopefully, you know, I think she'll be back next week. We're gonna do it right. And you know, we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about right here on the No Show. Appreciate y'all again. Thank y'all sincerely. Until next week, it's Arle and Notty right here on the No Show.